everybody. My name's Alan, and on behalf of my co-host Wistansi, I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Bridging Heaven and Earth. Well, it's another show. It's another extraordinary show. I mean, we're just so pleased to be here tonight, and the crew is just, there's just such an incredible energy here, and it's an energy of love, it's an energy of healing. And the experience I've been having this week is that that no matter what goes on, no matter what disharmony we think there is, no matter what pain we're suffering, no matter what is existing in our lives, we're only one breath, we're only 1 second away from experiencing perfection and harmony. There's just a thin veil between whatever you're just feeling is discomfort or disharmony and the feeling of love and bliss and truth. So we hope tonight that experience, that bridge will be brought into your lives and will be brought more into our lives. And we think we have guests that will just exemplify that and inspire that, and their lives are just manifestations of that. We have with us Ra Herman, who's an author and a lecturer and a cosmic telepath. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that means either, so I guess we'll all learn tonight. Maybe some of you are, maybe some of you aren't. And we have with us again who's we call our resident angel. Abigail is going to sing 3 songs for us tonight, we hope, and you know, she just thrills us every time she's here. So, you know, be with us tonight. If we have time at the end, they have some really interesting announcements about, you know, tapes being carried in a catalog. One of the premier ascension New Age catalogs are going to carry these tapes, or a good portion of them. Actually, I guess I'll tell you now. Well, I'm almost through with the story. So, Orton House catalog, it looks like, is going to carry, you know, about a dozen of the tapes. You know, and everybody's going to carry them at cost, so people can get them and get that vibration out. So we're really excited about that. That catalog goes all across the country to thousands and thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people. So, you know, this message and this vibration will be getting out to people, and we're really pleased about that. So, as we usually do at this time, Wistansia leads us in an invocation and a meditation. So, please just be with her and be with this show, and I think that bridge will be brought more and more into your life. So, Wistansia?
Thank you, Alan. So maybe we can just breathe together, and maybe just take a moment and feel your incoming breath and your outgoing breath, and locate that still point between the two, and maybe just fall into it. And within that space of quietude and peace between the breaths, we ask to be connected to the breath of Father, Mother, God, and to the God force. And through our breath, we ask to be connected up, linked up to the breath of all of the heavens and all of the earth, and all of the forces, the cosmic forces of love and power and wisdom, and ask that they come now into our fields. Become aware of all of the energy around you, your energy bodies, your emotional and physical and mental bodies, and spiritual body and etheric body, and all of the energy and light that you hold. And tonight we call forth to the spiritual hierarchy for our planet and the cosmic hierarchy, and ask the masters and the angels to set the tone in this studio, to set the tone within our own hearts, within your homes. And we ask to be out of time, out of space, and out of dimension, so that no matter when you hear these words and listen or watch this tape, just this reactivation will take place just by the call of your heart. For in truth, in the higher dimensions, there is no time, there is no space. And we call forth now to all of the archangels, asking that the archangelic scriptures be brought into us, asking that our chakras be opened and balanced, and that those sacred geometries from all of the higher realms and from the archangelic scriptures be brought now forth in through the open crown. We call forth tonight to the ascended masters and ask that their blessings and ascension activations come in now into our bodies. We ask also for an axiotonal alignment, that the meridians of our beingness be linked up now to the spiritual sky and the meridians of the higher heavens, all the way up to the Godhead. We call forth now to Lord Melchizedek to bring in the quality of wisdom from the universal level. We call forth to the galactic lords of light to bring in and anchor the galactic sun. We call forth to Father Helios and Mother Vesta at the solar level to embrace us and ignite and activate us in our ascension into the light. And we call forth now to Metatron, Archangel Metatron, to ignite the electronic substance of which we are, and to just hold his imprint upon us in this hour and help us to move into our higher self, into our soul, into our monad. We call forth to Archangel Michael, especially this night, asking for the great cosmic protector, the great warrior of peace, the one who holds the sword of truth and light, the one who comes on the first ray of divine will and faith and protection. We ask for you, Michael, to come and stand with us in this hour, breathe with us, and resonate your deep, deep qualities of excellence, of great openness of heart, all the qualities that we wish. Resonate them unto us and help us in our process. We call now to build that bridge, that rainbow bridge, all the way from our personality, soul, and monad up into the levels of source. We ask to have the open heart, to have the Christed heart, to come now and be those sons, those daughters of God that we are, to come and have that reignition, that recreation of our deep, eternal selves on the earth as we bridge our physicality with our cosmic consciousness right here within the earth plane. So maybe you can just open up to your angels and to all the love that's around you and call forth your I Am presence and ask that that great flame come forth within you and descend into your smaller flame of body and personality and come into a oneness of your higher, beautiful, perfect self, and move into relaxation, appreciation, and bring the energies down through you. And tonight we ask to bless the earth by bringing those higher vibrations in through us as tuning forks, and let the energy then drop into the heart of planet Earth, into her crystal, into her kingdoms, into her oceans, and be in peace. And now come and join in a moment of silence and let it deepen. Thank you. It certainly feels like sacred space here tonight. It's so quiet, and yet I can hear the harmony, the music playing loudly. It's like just an amazing stillness here in the studio, and I hope also in your heart. And now I'd like to just introduce Abigail to sing a song. She's going to sing a song called Wake Up, which seems really appropriate for these times. Abigail is our resident angel. And so whenever you're ready, we'll just move to Abigail.
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Owen? Okay.
All right, take her
So
away.
listen and open up.
I walk the tinkered toy-like streets and avenues. Reminds me of when I was young, young like you. I watch these plastic action figures taking part upon a game. A little baby has control over. Oh, let me hold your precious bodies, last rest upon earth. I feel you searching for the party that was there upon your birth. In all my efforts I will find you, like a dream that I awoke from long ago. I was young like you. And I go like a bird, I can fly in the skies, get so high I can see from a distance. And I know what I do when I see who you are, get so far I can crawl right inside you. I see the domino dollhouses and the furniture inside. Reminds me of when I was little. From my mother I would hide in little worlds they have created, all in rows, all in lines. A little baby will grow in time. Bodies last rest upon earth. I feel you searching for that party that assisted in your birth. In all my efforts I will find you, like a dream that I awoke from long ago. I was young like you. So rock back and forth, my baby. Rock back and forth, my baby, till you're ready to awake. Rock back and forth, my baby, till you're ready to awake. Till you're ready to wake up. Till you're ready, you wake up. You wake up, you wake up, baby, wake up, baby. Wake up, baby, wake up, baby, wake up, oh, baby. Oh, you wake up, baby, wake up, oh, get off the ground, baby, wake up, baby, please. Wake up, baby, breathe. Come on, baby, breathe, baby. Oh. Just like an angel, you must live as the old dies. I see a toy train going by, singing lullabies. And all the people in their cars, dreams turn to touch. I cannot wait a minute. Don't you know it's just pretend? Just like an angel, you will live as the old dies.
Wow, Abby, it's just like a breathless experience when you're singing. You know, it's just such a purity. That is so beautiful. such a, you know, and waking, when she sings this waking up, it feels like she's like Mother Earth, like she's Mother Earth, and she's saying, okay, wake up, wake up.
I don't think they know that Ronna's on the set. So
I'm talking to Ronna. You know, I go into whole other state when Abby sings. Ra Herman is with us. I'm pleased to present to you. I have read so many of your articles, so many, even before you sent them to me, through the years in all of the magazines, you know, because I have such a great love for Michael also. And then seeing you in May speaking in front of a large crowd, I was just so happy that you're actually here now.
Yeah, when you said you were going to come, she was really excited.
I was.
mean, I wasn't so excited because I didn't know how neat you were, so, but she was really excited.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to be here. Thank you very much for having me. It's really exciting. As you know, like at WESOC, the coming together of so many people. And don't you find that you just don't meet strangers any longer? It's instantaneous connection, and it's beautiful. It's soul family coming together, and it's wonderful.
Now that was 1,200 people coming together as one, and for me it felt like it was a preview of just that oneness with, you know, our whole, whatever people call our soul family, or just the body of humanity. I mean, it's just, you know, it's something we've longed for. I think that was one reason why. And so when I saw you talking, and there was somebody in the audience that came up to you and just hugged you and just felt like they'd known you forever.
It is a wonderful connection.
That was a husband, though, no?
No, no, mother, no, just soul family, I think.
Soul family.
Just soul family. It started for me at Banff. That was my first big test, I think, when I took the big leap of faith. And Archangel Michael always asks me, and at first I was a little hesitant, to tell a little bit of my story, so that everyone will know that you're no different. You're no different. I'm no different. We all started exactly the same way, with that divine discontent, that feeling that there was something more out there. And then paradoxically, it seemed at that time, that's when the testing started. And so I hear people say, why? When I'm trying to live my spirituality now, are all of these things happening? Well, it's all for a purpose. It isn't that we're being knocked about by fate or picked on. And Archangel Michael says that those of us who were so privileged to come at this time, and it really is a privilege to be here in this lifetime. I feel it's the most important lifetime we'll ever have. It's very special. And first of all, they wiped out a lot of our karma, a lot of the little things. And we had to focus on those particular things that we needed to balance. It's not about light and dark, good and bad, you know that. It's just about balance and harmony. And so then they also asked, since we have free will, if we would allow them to intercede when the time came in our free will. In other words, to kind of nudge us into the path of awareness. Yes, to really help us.
I don't know if we'll let them.
And we agreed.
We need all the help we can get. So
but we agreed.
Anybody wants to help.
That's true. And so when I say that, almost everyone can remember when that happened. Can remember that time, and maybe more than once. And it isn't easy, but what I like to tell people is that all of the tests, the heartache and the seemingly trials and the pain and the drama, all has a purpose. And I know for myself, I had a love-hate relationship with my body. I've had 5 surgeries and several broken bones. And physical pain, and I think I really didn't want to be here. And finally I decided, well, if I'm going to have to be here, I have to start loving this body. And I tell people, I don't tell them my age to make them, so they'll say how young I look. I tell them so that they'll know that we can begin to youth. It does work. I feel younger now at 68 than I did when I was 40, because I have begun to love my body and appreciate it. And my husband and I have gone through the trauma of bad investment and losing a great deal of our retirement money, but still, Archangel Michael said this is a test.
He didn't tell you the investment.
No, no, he didn't. But he did say, only you can take away your sense of abundance.
Right.
No one else can do
because
that.
it has nothing to do with
It
money.
has nothing to do with the money. So finally, I said, okay, God, if that's what you want to do with your money, I give it to you. And once I did that, that feeling of release changed everything. And so the abundance is there. And no one can
Because
ever
abundance
take
is just a feeling.
it's a feeling, a sense of security, a sense of...
You know what I say? It's like that you feel like your bike is being held up from the back. So whatever happens, but that's what faith is.
Oh, that's interesting, because when I was in dance and I saw all of those wonderful people, those very intelligent people, and I'm thinking, well, what am I doing here?
Right.
And he said, just remember, get yourself out of the way. It's me, not you. And I'm still fretting.
This is Michael.
Archangel Michael.
Right.
And
well, I don't think we've really explained that what you're really known for, one of the things you're known for, is that you channel Archangel Michael.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I channeled a master teacher for about 3 or 4 years. And he asked me to call myself a cosmic telepath because I don't just channel energy through me. It's I hear. I telepathically communicate with them.
Now you hear Michael a voice.
Yes. And,
okay, so you actually hear a voice. So the voice. I mean, obviously Michael doesn't speak English.
No,
so
but
maybe you could explain the process of how.
The words just come into my mind.
Right.
And I talk to them. And when I say them, like with my master teacher, and also Dwalko, who is kind of my mentor. Right. And I carry on conversations. It's a two-way thing. For me, a channel is just you're bringing in information.
I see. So that's
I talk back.
Right.
Yeah, she talks back. So when you're doing your channeling, when you're bringing messages from Michael, are you repeating then what you're hearing him say to you at the time, or is it telepathic?
No, it's a little different. It's a little different. I see myself moving my consciousness to the side.
Right.
And I feel very expanded, and it's somewhat like a dream state. And I can feel the energy. And one of the most difficult things to do was to not try to fill in the spaces.
Right.
Just to allow the knowingness to come into my mind. So it's a little different when I am channeling, in that I do move my consciousness aside and just allow the words to flow.
That's the way I experience it, but I was wondering, you know, when you were talking that hearing, because
so when I
heard only once, and it was very exciting in the room, so I'm hoping to open up to that. Now you opened up really fast, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Apparently, I was told you have done this before. And
yeah.
So, you know, but we all have this capability. It's just we've forgotten. And so many people will say, because I work with people around the country, and I have quite.
You give workshops.
Yes, workshops, and also do a lot of telephone counseling sessions as well as personal. And people say they hear the voices or they get the nudgings, and they discount them. They think, oh, it's just me.
Right.
And I tell them, what does it say to you? You know, is it loving? Is it supportive? Is it empowering? If so, then listen. And it'll get stronger.
Right. So when did you actually come into contact with Michael?
Interestingly enough, in October of 1991, I came across a crystal that came to me in a very strange way, and it's beautiful. I meant to bring it, but I forgot it. But it's shaped something like a sword, the tip of a sword. And I was meditating with it, and it became very warm, and I heard this voice say, I am called Excalibur. I am symbolic of the tip of Archangel Michael's sword, and I have returned to you so that you will remember from whence you came. And that was it. And my master teacher...
You said, I'm taking this crystal with me.
My master teacher, Triton, said, we have merged our energies. There will be a being of greater light that will be coming to you shortly. And right after 11/11, I went to make a tape. I wanted to tell some of the people who couldn't be at our 11/11 event what had happened. And this voice came from a different energy, very powerful. And it came from very far off. And he said, I am the Archangel Michael, and I will send a messenger to you. And he will transmit messages from me, and you are to take these on the computer so that they can be distributed. And so I worked with this messenger for about 6 months until I could adjust to the energy because it was very powerful. So I sit before the computer, go into my sacred space, put my hands on my lap until he takes over.
And he knows how to type.
I know how to type, and he knows how to send the energy.
Right.
So between the two of you, you get the message.
Right.
But it comes out in almost perfect copy.
Really?
Right.
Isn't that amazing? And you're going to do like a fairly, for television, a fairly long message from Michael a little later. Is that?
We hope
that's
so.
the plan. That's the
plan.
intention. But now you were also going to do something of a bridging of the three consciousnesses.
Yes.
Why don't you tell about it, and then you can, whenever you're ready, you could just start doing it.
He speaks a lot about the Trinity of consciousness and the Trinity of spirit. And, we meditate and we say our affirmations and we visualize, but it's like our subconscious and our conscious mind are at war, and we really aren't, a lot of us aren't ready to open up to that wisdom of the superconscious mind.
So it's the conscious, the unconscious, and the superconscious. And you're going to have a little exercise or a little...
Yes, it'll be a little meditation.
Okay, all right. So, whenever you want to start.
And we will take it from wherever it goes.
Okay, great. Yeah, all right. Go ahead, start.
So, would you all close your eyes and take a deep breath and center yourself in that sacred space within your heart for a moment. And just breathe deeply. I ask you to envision a pillar of white crystalline light coming down from your divine self. It's going to completely surround each of you and anchor down into the core of the Mother Earth. And now envision, however you perceive, a laser beam of light filled with the radiance of Christ's light and the beautiful iridescence of all the higher rays. It's going to pierce your crown chakra, and it's going to bathe your conscious mind in such a sense of beauty and safety and love that your conscious mind is going to shift to the side. Envision it perching on your shoulder, becoming a silent watcher. And this is so that what is brought forth when you are in spirit does not have to run through your analytical mind or your linear thinking or your conditioned thought processes. Where you're going to validate is in your heart center. If it resonates with love, if it's empowering, if it feels to you like your truth, then accept it. And I ask you to do this with any information that comes from exterior of yourself, no matter who it is that brings it to you. If it doesn't feel right, move it to the side. It could be that it's not your truth, but it also could be that it is just so different from what you thought was your truth that it will take time to be validated. It will need to be validated, and it will be. Now see that beautiful energy moving down into your subconscious mind. Now there are many automatic responses that our subconscious mind supplies. But our subconscious mind is also subjective. And it takes as its reality both things imagined as well as real things that happen to you. And also, there are many thought forms that we have absorbed or we've allowed to move into what we might call our shadow side, down through the ages, that have put us in fear, limitation, the phobias, the addictions, the obsessions that keep us from manifesting our abundance, our health, our relationships, all of our gifts. And so we're going to open those doorways and compartments, and we're going to illumine them, all of those shadows, and bring them into the light, so that your subconscious mind will begin to work in harmony with your conscious mind. And your conscious mind will be receptive to the wisdom of your divine mind, your higher mind, or your superconscious mind, as you create a trinity of consciousness. Now see that energy and feel it move down into your heart space. Feel the expansion that wonderful Christ light that expands all through your being. That beautiful essence that is you, that gift of the Creator that resides in your heart soul center. See it merge with this light. And see that light move down through your body. And it goes down and resonates through all of those lower chakras. See yourself being moved out of scarcity, out of survival. Come into the awareness that you are entitled to all of the beauty and the bounty and the abundance that this earth has to offer. Allow yourself to be moved out of your instinctual nature into that intuitive knowing, so that you will always follow the intuition of spirit. You will always know the right course to take, the right action, for you will create that trinity of body, mind, and spirit in every facet of your being. And declare today that you will move yourself out of that ego consciousness, the desire body of ego, into the desire of spirit, so that everything that you desire will be in harmony in the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects. You are entitled to all of the wonders and the beauty that the Creator brought forth, but they are to be compatible in harmony with your divine blueprint. See this energy move down into the core of the earth as a gift to the beloved Mother Earth. Meet that beautiful being, the heart pulse of Mother Earth, and feel her energy rise with you as it comes up into your body. Feel it spiral as you move out of your body and expand up to tap into your divine self. And here you create another trinity of consciousness, your own divine being, your own beautiful soul, with that of the beautiful Mother Earth. Build this consciousness. Come into your masterhood as a master of co-creation instead of a master of limitation. So be it, and so it is.
Thank you very much. Very wonderful. So we're going to have another song by Abigail.
Abigail's going to sing Let Me Unfold You, so we'll get ready for that, and then as soon as we're ready, Abigail will sing.
She'll sing whatever is in the moment for her to sing, I think.
It says on the sheet, let me unfold you, but who knows?
Just let her unfold us.
I'm giving it all up, desire. I'm giving it all up, put it back into the fire. And I don't wanna know what's in it for me anymore. Gonna pick my feet up and get out the floor. Here is your passageway. The door is opening, the garden's yours. Here is your key to life. You live in a harmony, man and wife, man and wife. That's just the fire talking. That's just the fire's way. But you can see through fire. Yeah, put it out someday. Here is your passageway. The door is opening, the garden's yours. Here is your key to life. You live in a harmony, man and wife. Ancient days ago, I'm strapped to a pole. Flame all around me wants to swallow me whole. Voices all around me as they taunt me with my name. Faces of forever, and they still look the same. Voices all around me, intertwining in my mind. A flash on plastic future and the rhythm of mankind. And in comes the fire, he wants to swallow me whole. I tell him, you might take this body, but you'll never take my soul. I tell him, 'cause I'm not gonna let go. Gonna ride this death like life, gonna live it up. Ooh, and I'm gonna touch that man and wire stuff. Who dares this woman to speak the truth? He says, and I say, that's just the fire talking. That's just the fire's way. But I can see through fire. I'll put it out someday. That's just the fire talking. I'm giving it all up. Desire. I'm giving it all up. Gonna walk across the fire. And I don't wanna know what it is. Just wanna walk it like a floor. Till I get to the other side. I don't wanna know anymore. Now what here is your pocketbook. The door is opening. This land is yours. Here is your key to death. You live in a harmony, man and wife, man and wife. That's just the fire talking. That's just the fire's way. But I can see through fire. I'll put it out someday. That's just the fire talking. You really know the way. Some people walk on fire. You'll do that too someday. Somebody told me I gotta go to school. Gotta learn my lesson, gotta drive the vehicle. Gotta put on makeup, gotta button up my shirt. Gotta cover up my feet and keep them out the precious dirt. No, 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 that's just the fire talking. That's just the fire's way. But I can see through fire. I'll put it out someday. That's just the fire talking. You really know the way. Some people walk through fire. You'll do that too someday. That's just the fire talking. That's just the fire. Oh, that's just the fire.
Wow, that's pretty simple.
Thank you, Abby. It seemed like that song was about the three minds, and they were all talking. They were all saying something. Anyway, I want to make sure we have time for your message from Michael. So if you would just go right into it now, please.
Certainly. Okay. Just settle in with me again for a moment as I bring in our beloved Archangel Michael's energy. Beloved masters of light, we have divine connections, you and I, Draw forth from deep within your heart, soul, and memory. Allow yourself to feel an expansion, a joy, as we merge our energies one with another. I send forth from my heart center a ray of love, a gift to you, a gift for you alone, each of you. Many ages ago, you answered a clarion call. My brave warriors, you came forth to be a part of this grand experiment called Earth. You had to go through a rigorous training to merge your body, to merge your light being down into a physical vessel. See this beautiful, remember the vision of this beautiful planet Earth as it was, its pristine beauty. And a great bridge, a great ray, the first ray, the divine will to create, was sent down to the earth. And see the angelic beings, the elementals, the great masters, and you, the starseed, you, the way shores, coming down to this pristine, beautiful, wonderful land. It was to be an experiment of spirit expressing in the physical vessel. You were experiencing physicality for higher creation, you see. But as you know, along the way, you got caught up in that ego desire body. And one of the greatest tragedies was when we were cut off, one from another. As you know, this is a very important time on your planet Earth, and in the solar system, and in the galaxy, and in the universe, for all is beginning that spiral once again, back toward the heart center of creation. And it is wondrous to see what you have accomplished in such a short time, my brave ones. We are watching. We have been watching you very carefully. For you see, that first ray of divine will and power that was so important in the beginning, that ray of first cause, turned into a ray of dominance and power and greed and war. And so it was mostly withdrawn. But now it is time to bring that ray of power and will back again to the earth. But we must be sure that it will be used properly for the good of all, for the highest cause. That it will be used to take back your power and your will. But it will be used with love and compassion, so that you can once more take dominion of this earth. Take your sovereignty. It is a time of great change, and as you know, it is a time where there is a division between those who are moving forward in the light and those who are still stuck in the density and the illusion of the third dimension. And so all of you are asking, what am I to do? What is my mission? First of all, you are to live your truth. You are to stand in your integrity. You are to look through eyes filtered with love. You are to listen with ears tempered by compassion. You are to speak your spiritual truth, but with non-judgment, tempered with love. And you are also to know when to be silent. Begin where you are, beloved ones. It is a process of surrender, as you know. Many of you are afraid that you will give up your identity or you will surrender that which is very important to you. We tell you that all we are asking you to do is to bring yourself into harmony and alignment with your divine mission, your divine blueprint. Your divine self has such grand things in store for you, much grander than you could ever imagine, if you will just allow yourself to listen to that intuitive voice. Put forth your grand design. What would you have? What would you build? What is your greatest desires? Feel it. Add the fuel of your heart center to that grand plan. And then submit it to your divine self. And then begin to listen to that intuitive voice, the nudgings, and then take the action. You will bring your dreams to fruition, beloved one. You will begin to create your paradise from your center outward. You will begin to create your own perfect world. And it will go forth and it will resonate and merge with other beautiful lightworkers' vision of perfection. This is the way you will bring back paradise to earth. Many of you have a desire to ascend, and this is what will happen ultimately. We ask you to allow Spirit to descend within your heart, within your being. And then your ascension into Spirit will move forward with the earth, and you will lift humanity with you. You are very brave. Your journey has been long and arduous. We surround you and enfold you in an auric field of love and protection. We love you most profoundly. I am Archangel Michael, and I bring you these truths. And so it is.
Thank you so much, Michael. Just sitting here in that energy, so it was so amazing, because when I channel, I'm those beings, that Christ feeding, or Christ where the eyes start to water and just so much love starts to happen within me, and then it doesn't often happen that I'm sitting next to someone and they are doing it, and I'm feeling that incredible same thing, as if it's coming out of me, like literally coming within me. He's still here, so I feel like I don't want to talk about it. I feel like saying you were very, very present, and I'm just really, really grateful. I'm so glad we have it on tape because the energy was.
There is no time space as far as they're concerned. People on the telephone say the same thing, no matter where they are in the country. The energy's there, and they feel the radiance, the beautiful energy that projects, and we're very blessed. And they are connecting with us again. Yes. That is what's so important. He says we're not out there. We're right here, just a dimension away.
And people just have to ask. It's like this little secret,
for we
like
still
the
have
biggest
free
mystery.
Will. It's true.
Just ask, and and even Michael will come to really anyone that if they just ask with an open heart.
Well, he is our protector, and he is the one that has really overseen this whole experiment, and so he's making himself very visible and very. He's just there now.
What an honor. Thank you so much for bringing this message and all of this love to
our
us.
Pleasure.
Wow. So this is
really something.
Yes, it's such a privilege to be alive now, and aware of ascension into the light, and aware of the evolution, and knowing that we can take a part in it, that we're co-creating it with all of those great beings, and that they are us, you know.
Yeah.
They are really part of us. We're really in a oneness here, not a separation. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been, as I said at the opening of the show, I've been feeling that all week, is that we're just,
It's true.
just that, you know, breath away from just turning
Exactly.
and opening to it, and then it's there.
And
then perfection is
and
there.
excitement, isn't there?
Yes.
Isn't it building? Isn't
Oh,
it so great?
it's
It really
sublime
is.
now.
Yeah, it really
So
is.
please hold, everybody, just hold on. And anything that feels hard, you know, we're all moving through it together. We are clearing
true.
our way through, and we are going home into the heart. And we definitely, the energies are picking up.
I mean, I don't know how people feel, but I mean, basically, I mean, Abigail's going to sing a song and they're going to take us out in the song, and, you know, basically the show's over. I mean, it's amazing. So as I usually do at this time, I mean, if anybody has any questions about anything that happened tonight, wants to get in touch with Ronna or hear about her workshops, or wants to hear Abigail's, what's the name of it?
On Wings of Light.
On Wings of Light, or any of the information, or where Abigail's playing around town, or if she has any tapes or CDs available, you know, call me in Santa Barbara. It's 805-687-2053, and I'll give you whatever information you want. So what we're going to do is just say goodnight to you now. God bless you, and we're going to try to go out and have Abigail just finish this out tonight. And I hope you had a beautiful experience, because we surely did. Thanks again,
Thank
Ronna.
you. Thank you, Ronna.
Good night, everybody. God bless you.
In your